Today, I'm ranting about this one little annoyance that people who are born in and or raised in Cambridge might know. Now, Cambridge is the place I was born. It's Boston's left bank and Boston's hippie twin city. But in addition to hippies, it's also known for a lot of snotty rich people because it's home to Harvard and MIT. And I have a rant to make about them and their food. So, now there are a lot of butcher shops and other gourmet stores around Cambridge that specifically sell the best quality meat to those rich, snotty, people. However, there are other ways to get the same good quality meat, but at small-scale organic farms and at farmers markets for a fraction of the cost. So basically, same food that's making up a good part of my diet, but at these stores sell it for a much higher price. Now, when you go into those stores, there's often this really disgusting smell. Many of you are lucky enough to never have actually eaten insects due to the fact that most of the Western world thinks they're disgusting. As weird and as unique as I am, I was born with a little bit of that inherent disgust of eating bugs. But in spite of that, I actually ate them. However, I regret eating crickets and mealworms in snacks made by the Hot Licks company because it tastes like you're eating something disgusting. It's a disturbing, bitter, nightmare-fueled taste, not helped at all by the fact that the culture you were born into considers them disgusting. And despite freely deviating from the norm of this culture, that is one aspect of the mainstream culture that I've found it hard to shake off. I'm starting to be able to shake it off by eating energy bars with cricket flour in them available at Cambridge Natural. But still need to work on it. And I need to pay attention to how specifically the bugs are prepared. Cricket lickets and barbecue mealworm snacks, bad method of preparing bugs. I learned that the hard way. So I've heard the Mexican chapulina preparation is a lot tastier. So, so the weird thing though, when I go into some of these shops, Cardulos, Savinars, even if they don't even sell bugs, it has the way crickets and mealworms, the ones that I ate, taste, is the way the stores smell. And it also, in Cardulos, you could also smell the heavy odor of sage. Now, a little bit of sage is good for you. In fact, it is good for your lungs if you inhale it as smoke once in a while. You can put it in a tobacco pipe blend. I've smoked it in pipe blends. However, when it's smoked in a pipe, it's delicious, I think. But when you put it as a seasoning in food, it is nasty. Now, I don't like strong seasonings on my food. I hate herbs in my food. And sage, I think, is one particularly disgusting herb. Smoked in a pipe with tobacco, it's delicious, but added to food, yuck. And that was the other thing that was permeating the air at Savinar's. Sage and bug meat. Cardulos, just bug meat. And it used to sell those Hot Lick snacks, but it hasn't for a while. However, the smell has still always lingered. And at Savinar's, they sell all this delicious game. Wild game of all the exotic varieties they have there is rather hard to come by, and I do really like trying new game meats. However, since I can't afford that right now, I am not going to, stress over not being able to afford it. I could probably one day save up to buy a piece of new exotic game at Savinar's. I would suck it up and deal with the smell and then buy the meat and get the hell out of there, because that odor in there is just gross. You could actually call it the Cambridge rich food stink. It's because it's in a bunch of those stores for snotty rich Harvard and MIT kids. So I don't know if anybody else who's been in Cambridge knows about that smell, but fuck it.